Hello, welcome to this week's Midweek Connection. My name is Todd Jordan. I serve as senior pastor here at Strawbridge United Methodist Church. And today I am looking at Acts chapter 2 again. The reason that I always go back to Acts chapter 2 as sort of, to me, the example of where any given church should be. And if you want to know the health of a particular congregation, you just kind of take a look at Acts chapter 2, especially those last few verses, 43 through 47, and what the church was doing, because that was the time in the history of the church where there was all that spiritual power, and they were engaged in worship, they were taking care of one another, there was inreach, there was outreach, they were looking after their relationship with God on a personal level, and they were looking out at their relationship with others, not just the church, but the broader community as well. And Scripture says, day by day, the Lord added to their number of those who were being saved. So I just want to say, Strawbridge, I am very proud of where we are as a congregation, and want to point to a few specific things that we have going on this time of year right now as examples of all these things. First of all, last Sunday was our Commitment Sunday, and so if you came to church, we handed these commitment cards. If you did not come to church, you can pick them up or we'll mail them to you, whatever. But these are just commitment cards. This green one is for you to keep. It's making your commitment to discipleship. Are you going to commit in 2022 to worship, to prayer, to Bible study, to Christian community, to outreach, to works of mercy and justice, that sort of thing? So that is all about your personal relationship with God that you want to keep strong. So the green one is for your discipleship. This off-white one is for your financial commitment to God. Again, it's not about money. It's about strengthening your relationship with God through worshiping with your money. And so whatever your financial commitment is going to be for 2022, put that down. And that you'll put in the envelope and return to the church. You can either bring it, mail it, whatever. Many of you have already done that. We had a great response on Sunday. And thank you for those of you that did it. Thank you ahead of time for those of you that are praying about it and going to do it. And then Pastor Emily passed out this card to the kids. So that's great. And so that's our vertical, if you will, relationship with God. Our horizontal relationship with God, a few things. One, we had a great food drive. Our goal for Mission Northeast was 400 pounds of food. We exceeded that by more than doubling it. We had over 900 pounds of food. We've got at least that, if not more, that we're going to donate to the Humble Area Assistance Ministries. So thank you for that. We're not just feeding people locally. On November 14th, it's Sunday afternoon. That's our Rise Against Hunger at Elm Grove Elementary. We're going to package 40,000 meals to send overseas to kids going to school to feed them while they're working on their education. So thank you ahead of time for signing up for that. Also on the 14th, we'll be taking care of business. There's a business aspect to church, accountability that needs to happen. It's our Charge Conference, and we'll do that at KUMC at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you're a church member, you're invited to come to that. If you're in leadership, I would ask you to make a special effort to be there, with the exception, if you happen to be at Elm Grove packaging meals at that time, the meals come first, right? But for those of you that are available to come to our Charge Conference at KUMC at 4 o'clock on the 14th, I invite you to do so. And just a reminder, we'll be hosting Family Promise. That week is published along with this link. And just want to thank you for all the ways that you are looking after your relationship with God through your relationship with the church, with the community, and in your own personal discipleship practice. And then just one last reminder, this week is we fall back with our clocks. So you get an extra hour on Saturday night. Don't forget to adjust your clock so that you're not showing up an hour early on Sunday morning. May God bless you, and thank you for the ways that you are being the church.